I'm going to still be getting ready on camera. So if you guys hear any background noise, I tried to move the mic. There's like a party literally outside. So I'm trying to like noise cancel some of it. So that's why I'm late. Well, like 30 seconds late. Oh, maybe 2 minutes late. Okay. Let's bless this message. Anything not of the light or the divine plan is no longer welcome here and must leave immediately. Calling upon my angels, my ancestors only of the highest white light, and Archangel Michael as I calibrate to the energy of the collective. No weapons formed against me shall prosper. Amen. So if you guys hear drunk people yelling, don't mind that. If you hear a lot of noise, don't mind that. It's just a little sound effects, some added sound effects. Okay, so let's jump in. Let me not break that. How are you guys doing? What's up? Okay, today's download, by the way. Today's download, you are incredibly powerful through all the chaos. This is a perfect example of the things that are going on, the chaos, because I can't even think of off the top of my head how many times I was stopped before doing this live stream. At least 100. Minimum. Phone blown up, notifications, all types of shit happening, going awry, and that is the transit that we are moving into. It's going to be a transit of all kinds of ish hitting the fan, and I want you guys to be ready. Because whoever I'm speaking to, you guys are part of the small percent. You guys are part of the small percent that is getting it out of the mud. Okay, this message is going to be really specific. So if it's not your jam, there are plenty of other messages. But yeah, hold on. It's literally going to be so many things and forces trying to stop you that, like, I'm telling you guys, like, it's this transit is about to be I'm trying not to cuss right now. It's about to be a you know what show. The circus is in town. The Sesame Street crack magic is in the building. But justice is too. So is God. A lot of you guys are anointed or chosen or earth angels. So I don't want you guys getting your stomach tied in knots. But you have a lot of people watching you on the sidelines that think that they know you like that, think that they can talk to you any type of way, and you've got something for them. You have God on standby. You have your angels on standby. So you need to remind everybody over the course of the next 4 weeks. Yes, 4 weeks. We are in the pre-shadow phase of Mercury. You know what? It's going to be in the sign of Aries. It's going to be amped up. Tornado of fuckery. And I don't want you guys to be like caught off guard. We don't get caught off guard over here. We stay ready at all times. So affirm it below. We stay ready. We stay prayed up and strapped in every sense of the word. So people don't need to get confused, okay, on who they're talking to. Because I'm telling you guys, people are going to be spouting off at the mouth. Like bad. You are going to have to keep your cool and your wits about you. Because this is what it looks like. Yeah. Circus. An absolute circus. Hi guys. Hi Randon. Hi Lord Key. Hi Victoria. Hi Rising Phoenix. Okay, so I've got charms out here. So you guys can like see what's going on. And then I also have your guys' download. This is insane. Like, this is insane, you guys. Please be seated for this message. Make sure you guys turn the volume down. I'm going to be ringing the bell I don't know how many freaking times. So, it's going to be okay, though. Because I'm going to get you guys sorted. Lord Key, you were in jail. Oh, I feel your pain. I feel your pain. I'm glad you're out and I'm glad you're safe. I'm glad you're out and I'm glad you're safe. I've been wondering where you've been. I'm like, I think I saw you in one of the last live streams. I was like, I know you. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you're back. So I'm glad you're good. And you're not in jail anymore. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt. Been there a bunch of times. But jail changed my life. Okay, jail changed my life. And yeah, there are a lot of things like in the pressure cooker for you guys. And I don't want you guys to get worried. You guys could have a lot of anxiety right now because there is something trying to haunt you. As you are haunting others, there's something that's trying to haunt you, bestie. I know. There are people, entities, energies trying to drag you into something. And just when you think you've got it calmed down, here we go with this freaking stinking transit. We are in the pre-shadow phase of this, and normally I don't acknowledge Mercury doing its thing. But I feel like it's going to be a lot of heat coming out of the kitchen. And I know I have a lot of fire signs and a lot of air signs that watch my content. That being said, if you guys have your shit all the way together, there are these things coming for you because there are very important decisions that you are going to be making. And so what I wrote down is you guys have shifts, a big shift in your first house. And this is your identity, like who you are to your core and what you show people. Your whole identity is going through a makeover, and where you are going to be pushing through breakthrough after breakthrough after breakthrough. Through all of these distractions and chaos, you will still be triumphant. It might not feel like that right now. You might have one day of good sleep and then one day of shitty sleep. You might have one day of like things going good and then a whole day of distractions and things going awry. But these things are taking place because you are making serious changes. Continuously getting it out of the mud. And I want you guys to understand that you are incredibly powerful. And that is why a lot of this is taking place, because you are incredibly powerful. Your words are powerful. Your prayers are powerful. What you do is powerful and magnetic. You guys are on the brink of something not offered to many. You can call it elite. You can call it the 0.1%. But whatever you guys are building, it is not offered to many. There is a call that you are answering. And there are things that you're going to have to drop off. There are things that you're going to have to let go of. And this is where some of your anxiety could be coming in. I feel like you guys are anxious about this death process. What that's truly going to look like. Because maybe in your head it sounds like a good idea. But on paper or really like diving deep, you're like, I don't know. So you guys could be feeling really anxious about your abilities, especially if you have to help people publicly with said gifts and abilities. You guys also could be anxious about being vulnerable, about not knowing where things are heading. Okay? Whether this is a job or a relationship, really like admitting that like you don't know what's going to happen. You feel me? So you guys are wondering, like, is there a tower that's going to come in? Do I need to wait for the tower? Or do I need to really move things around now? And what I'm seeing is you guys have the blindfold on. And it's actually going to be easier than you think. But there's all of these other factors. You know how they tell you not to make decisions during Mercury doo-doo-doo? But there is an important decision that you are going to be making during this transit. I know. And they say not to sign contracts, and they say not to do certain things that are permanent. But if this is something that you've been thinking about for the past 6 months to a year, if this is a breakup that you've been thinking about for the last 6 months to a year, if this is a job that you've been thinking about leaving for the last 6 months to a year, or a family that you've been planning to tell to fuck off for the last 6 months to a year, that probably don't include you. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? That probably does not include you because you've been thinking about that for a long time, long before the shadow, long before the transit. Whenever you reach this message, it is for you. So right now you're kind of like, I can't see what is going to happen. I'm scared. There could be literal things popping out at you left and right, things that you are not expecting. And what you're going to be learning right now is to go with the freaking flow. Okay? Say you go somewhere, you have an appointment, for example, and that appointment goes all the way left, or the person that you're meeting doesn't show up. You have a meeting, an appointment. I feel like this is going to be happening. Schedule conflicts, miscommunications are going to be at an all-time high. And you're really going to see people's true colors right now, if they're supposed to be in your circle of trust or not. Okay? If they are talking to you crazy, acting like they know you, that's your first red flag. People are going to be acting really blunt in a very overcompensating, annoying type of way. Think of Aries being not in a good headspace, okay? Think of Aries being like high, drunk, Aries being on a bender, okay, for about a week or two, not getting any sleep. Think about what that would look like. Let's think about it for a second. Any of us on a bender is not going to be a good time. Any of us with lack of sleep is not going to be a good time. But Aries, for sure, is not going to be good. And that is how people are going to be acting. I cannot. So what I'm seeing for you guys is you are part of something elite. You are part of a 0.1%. You are part of a small percentage. And there are a lot of people where they are tied in knots watching you. And you're going to feel these entities, these energies trying to drag you in, trying to pull you into something. It's going to feel like it's nonstop. You're going to be learning to go with the flow. When something isn't at the grocery store, something that you needed, you're just going to be like, it's not meant to be. If somebody doesn't show up for an appointment or a meeting, you're going to be like, okay, it's not meant to be. This is the direction we're going right now. Whatever is meant to be will be right now. You are not going to force anything. And things that you've really been thinking about getting rid of, people that you've been thinking about getting rid of for the past 6 months to a year, you are about to trailblaze through some really important decisions because you're going to be looking at people and relationships and jobs like, have I been delusional the whole time? I've been amping them up, winding them up, gassing them up. You know how like when we're really invested in something, we can't unsee what we are invested in. Whether it's a relationship or a job. We're like, no, I've worked there so many years. It's this, it's that, it's this. And I really want you guys to put that on paper right now if this place has been literally torturing you. Where you are upset to go there, where you're tired of going there, you're tired of seeing these people, or you're tired of this relationship, whatever is just gut-wrenching, something's telling you to leave, you're about to trailblaze through. And I really want you to think, have you amped and gassed up this person for so many months and so many years? Have you amped and wound up this job for so many months and so many years? We all do it. Okay, it's the analogy of the peanut in the box. We're like, yeah, this box is awesome. And then there's a peanut in it. And we're like, but no, I amped up this box whole time. It's supposed to be freaking amazing. But it's not. Inside that box is our same shitty boss. Inside that box is our toxic, soon-to-be ex. You guys get what I'm saying. Okay? So there are anxieties, fears, doubts, and tears that you are going to be fighting through. Because people are going to be temperamental. You guys know that with this energy that it's hard. It's already hard for people to communicate. And people are going to be feeling really bold. And as they're feeling bold, they're going to try to shut you down. They're going to try to shut your throat chakra down. They don't want you speaking. They're like, I want to make all the noise. I need to overcompensate because your whole identity is shifting. And they want your microphone to go out. Drop your microphones down below because that's not happening. You're like, let me clear my throat because I'm not going anywhere. What you are going to be realizing is that whatever the F this dark energy is, whether you want to call it demonic, devil energy, karmics, whatever you want to call it, you're about to push through it. You've come way too far. Whether you've been delusional part of the way or the whole way on certain things you wanted to work out, you will make it to the other side. Now, will you feel a little rattered and tattered on the other end? Probably. But you're going to be feeling fucking proud of yourself. You're also going to be realizing that God is on standby. All you have to do is ask. When this ish is hitting the fan and you're like, I need this noise to stop. I need this construction to stop. I need all of these distractions to stop. All you have to do is ask. That is how powerful you are. This is like me praying for noise, my example, and construction to stop. You want to know what happened? It started raining. So the banging and all the other noise, it stopped for like an hour. And I was like, thank you. So I can write down the download. So that is what you guys are going to be pushing through. That's what you're going to be realizing is like, I am not, no. All I have to do is ask. But everything is going to try to make you feel like you can't ask, or that you are being a pest, or that you are being a nuisance to your angels, your ancestors, your spirit guides, or God, whoever it is that you pray to, the universe. People are trying to taint your future. They're trying to get you in this web of deception where you can't see straight and you don't ask, that you feel like it's so repetitive and so redundant that you don't ask and you don't pray. You're going to do it like you're a broken record over the course of the next month. You're going to be praying, because your words hold weight. All these people that are haunted by the moves that you are making, they are really going to try to outshine you. Let them get tired and try. Okay? Because you are not their karmic chew toy. These people are easily wound up, and this energy is only going to make them feel bold and stupid and belligerent. So as you're realizing that all you have to do is ask, you could be having anxiety or worries about true success and when the bottom line will fall out. You're like, yeah, I started this business and now I'm getting all of this paperwork signed and these documents, and you're like, could the bottom line fall out? Things that you've truly invested in, you're like, but what could really happen? Where's the tower? Where is the shitty end of the stick? And this is about that hard decision that you're going to have to make to really focus on the good things that you have invested in. It's the bad things that you've invested in that are wasting your time and that are siphoning all of your energy to focus on you being the magician, to focus on you being the star, to focus on your Four of Wands, the Death card, the Lovers. Did I say the Magician? All that good shit. You are divinely protected. You are not a nuisance to ask for what you need, to ask for the protection that you're asking for. So it will be hard for whatever you are holding on to during this transit. You are going to have to decide if you are going to let a transit hold you back or if you're going to do what you want to do. Okay, are you going to do what you want to do? Or are you going to be like, oh, I don't know, it's Mercury do, so I probably shouldn't break up with so-and-so, or probably shouldn't sign this contract. Anything that you've had in the works for the last 6 months to a year that you know is toxic, that you know you've been disappointed by over and over and over again, this is you really going through this identity makeover. And I'm really excited for you guys. You are not the only one going through this. So I want you guys to understand that you are not alone in having to take the garbage out. Okay? You guys are not alone. Hi, Sunny D. You guys are not alone in having to take the garbage to the curb. And I know that you guys could be really frustrated right now. Like, you could have had a great weekend. And then here came Monday. People trying to drag you into stuff. People are going to be really grumpy because as their stuff isn't going according to plan, they're going to be projecting that onto you. And what you're going to be doing is just saying, you know what? That is not for me today. That meeting that was supposed to happen, that is not for me today. That appointment that didn't happen, that is not for me today. And you're going to get really good at ignoring trolls. You're going to get really good at ignoring the things that really annoy you. You are going to be working on really not letting these things irk you. I'm also getting that you guys are going to be really private at this time. People are going to be blowing up your phone. Okay, they're going to be like, call me, text me. I need to talk to you. Da-da-da-da. It's probably going to be a no. You guys are going to talk to people on your own accord. You got enough distractions because anything that is unexpected is probably coming in to knock you off your cloud, to knock you off your high. There are some people that think that you're on a high horse and they want you to fall flat on your face. Not today, Becky. Not today, Bobby. You guys have a lot of stability coming in, but there are a lot of things hidden right now. And I want you guys to understand that you have staying power. I keep getting this strong sense of how protected you are, how protected these resources are. But that's going to be hard to see over the course of the next couple of weeks. Okay, it might be easy to see right now for some of you, but for a lot of you guys, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, this is a bad idea. I don't even freaking know. I should have left them months ago. I should have left this job months ago. And this is going to be about you guys finally getting that courage to say what you need to say it with your whole chest, and to get rid of things that you don't need anymore, but to know that you're not going to let this transit stop you. You are not going to let this transit stop you. In the ring. This is where everybody wants you. Because they feel bold. Okay? Everyone feels so bold right now to come and talk to you any which way. And it's only going to get worse as April progresses. So you guys are really going to be laying low and working on yourself. Thank you, Fitness Guru. You guys are really going to be laying low and working on yourself. You are not going to... I killed it. This little bug wants to make a cameo. Not today, Satan. Not today. So what I'm getting for you guys is there are a lot of people around you that are not using their voice properly, not your problem. Are not using their gifts properly, not your problem. This is going to be one of the most important times that you protect your energy. That is why whatever decision you are supposed to be making, you stick to that. Literally write it out. Like, what are the pros? What are the cons of this job? Have I been hyping it up? Have I been hyping up this relationship? Do I need to leave it? What are my boundaries? Have I been sticking to that? That's what you guys are going to be doing. Miserable. You guys got some people that are really miserable around you that are looking for ways to siphon you. And some of them might not even realize that they're doing this, but you guys are not going to be putting up with it in any way, shape, or form. Some people are going to be trying to call you out and make you feel some type of way. Just chuck it in the fuck it bucket, because you got like 3 more distractions behind that distraction. You got 3 more Decepticons, 4 more trolls behind them, and you're just going to be bopping them. Like, what's that little alligator game? Like that game. You guys, I'm telling you, the Karens are going to be in droves. Like, linked up. The trolls are going to be linked up. It's like they all energetically had a meeting and we're like, today's the day. But it's going to be like a whole month. I cannot. Your guys' angel number is right here. And I got the witch twice. You guys have a grandparent or parent that is stalking you, watching you. If you guys have social media accounts or social media businesses, they are watching you from fake accounts. But I'm also getting that your protection is amplified right now. So as your emotions are going through the ringer, do not let others get you effed up. Do not let them get it twisted. Thank you for the donation. There's a lot of evil eye on you being the star. I got the star twice for you. I got the 9 of Wands twice for you. Your initials of people that are going to be important in the next 2 to 4 weeks is the letter H, K, F, and N. That could be their first or last initial. You guys are also going to have a lot of admirers coming through. I'm telling you, everyone's going to be feeling bold in this Aries vibe. They're going to be like, will you marry me? Oh, you won't. Okay. Like, people are going to be saying some crazy out of pocket. Like, this is going to be the time where the most out of pocket things are being said. And this week, you're just going to be seeing the first layer of that. You're going to be like, what? What? People's emotions are running wild. You know what to do with yours, for the most part. So think about everybody else that has not been doing anything close to the work that you've been doing. They're running amok right now. They are running amok. And everyone's looking for the next fix, whether it's dopamine or whatever. They're looking for the next fix. And you guys are just trying to keep your head on straight. You guys can be really worried about your future, and you need to be gentle with yourself about your future. You guys are worried about being the star and your gifts and having to be vulnerable with the world, but there are many people that are in support of you. There are many people. But as there are many people, unfortunately, there are a lot of other people that do not want to admit that they're inspired. They just want to get your attention, to see you spiral, to see you fumble. These people are haunted by your gifts. They are haunted by the fact that you have boundaries. I'm telling you, this is the second time that I'm getting people are going to be blowing up your phone. They're going to be blowing up your phone, your comments, your notifications, your emails. Your phone is going to be ringing off the hook. I got, call me. Literally. I love this charm. But you're not going to be in the, no, you hang up. You're going to be putting your phone on Do Not Disturb. Okay, you're going to be getting a lot of spam calls, a lot of calls or notifications from people you don't even know. The trolls and the Decepticons are in the trenches, and they feel like they just took a Red Bull. Okay, they just chugged a Red Bull. They're ready to go. They feel like Superman. They're ready to go. And they're in groups. So, yeah. You guys are going to be doing a lot of praying. I'm also seeing that you're just not like, you care about people liking you, but you're just going to care way more about your sanity right now. And whatever little cookie cutter you thought that you could be for other people, I'm getting that someone here is from Texas. I'm getting that heavily. Texas, Mexico, Spain, or the islands. I'm getting that so strong. You guys could be seeing eagles. You guys are, somebody here is pregnant. So whoever I'm speaking to, you could be trying to get pregnant or pregnant. That's going to be for a small amount of you. Whatever it is that you guys are trying to do, there is something that you're getting ready to birth. This is a business or just something monumental in your life, a big milestone in your life. So your privacy is everything to you right now. You're not down for any entanglements. You're not down to make new friends right now. I wouldn't want to either. I would not want to either. Moon Girl says Hawaii. That's awesome. All my family lives in Hawaii. Texas for Sarah. Mario lives in Texas. Yeah, I've got these little boots right here. I have this little charm. It's like the shape of Texas. And then I have these seashells, and I'm like, you are going to be behind the scenes working on your makeover, the makeover of your soul. And whoever is trying to come in acting like they got the remote, okay? Whoever is coming in here acting like they have the controller, like they have the remote to wind you up like a toy, to get you riled up or upset, it is not going to work. It is not going to work. And I feel like you guys are really going to be handling people in a graceful way because you're going to be 20 steps ahead. So affirm it below. I stay prayed up and strapped in every sense of the word. I am always 20 steps ahead. Someone here could be born in the month of October. You guys could be eating spicy food right now. I'm getting a lot about avocado. Somebody here loves avocado toast, which is funny because it's something I've never tried, but it looks amazing. Okay, somebody here is going to be doing a lot of golfing or playing softball. Somebody here is racking up a lot of frequent flyer miles. Somebody here is trying to quit smoking. Somebody here could be seeing a lot of gnats or spiders. I got the lips twice. So someone here is also thinking about getting like lip injections or fillers. Do you, boo-boo? But there's going to be like a shield and a mask that you're going to have for yourself in this season. You're going to literally have your shield and a mask. Like, please don't see me right now. Please just leave me alone. Leave a message at the beep. I got the 4 of Wands twice for you guys, and I got the 9 of Wands twice for you. Which tells me you guys are a little bit tired of having to fight this good fight all the time. Do not ever feel like you are a bother to God, the divine, the creator, because you feel like, oh my gosh, my prayers are on repeat. Well, you are part of something very specific, okay? And devil energy is knocking, trying to get you off the ride that you're on. Oh my gosh, look, it says pulled over. Literally. This is like you driving, minding your business, just minding your freaking business, and anything and everything is like, pull over. This is like you just driving down the freeway, and people are like, roll down your window, pull over. You're like, I don't even know you. Then there's going to be like road rage, and just know wherever and whoever doesn't work out for you during this time, it is not for you. Whether it is a meeting, a meetup, a link up, a hangout, a party, an invitation that goes missing, whatever it is. Just know that it is not for you. You are really going to be going with the flow because you are not trying to force anything right now. Okay, you are not trying to force anything. You're going to get a lot of energy warnings. This could be part of where your anxiety is coming from because you are starting to get a lot of attention holding this microphone, being in control. You're also on a come up that might not be obvious to you, but it is very obvious to people around you. It is very obvious to people around you that your soul is satisfied. So if you guys are in the public eye, if you guys are an entrepreneur, be very wary. This is why your boundaries are important. There are some people that they can't get you one way. They're going to try to play the victim with you. And you are not even going to know some of these people. They're going to be like, oh my gosh, I did this and they treated me like this. And you'll be like, I've never even talked to this person in my life. I've never even talked to them in my life. A lot of people are going to be playing this card with you. Once they figure out being bold and brazen and cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs does not work with you. Okay? Because you could have been raised by crazy. And you came out leading the pack. So affirm it below. I nailed it the first time. And I came out leading the pack. Oh my gosh, look, you guys. Putting yourself back together again. Putting yourself back together again. Oh, I forgot. If you guys want love added to this message, drop your diamonds below. Okay? If you guys need a love message, drop your diamonds below. If you need like an extra affirmation or some extra confirmation that you are doing it well or doing it wrong, I got you. So honor your uniqueness. Don't feel bad that things might be moving a little bit slower for you. People can tell that you're on your comeuppance. Bestie. Duh. Do what makes you feel good. I want this to be your anthem. Okay? This is your sign to do it how you want to do it. Yeah, I'm going to do what makes me feel good. Not in the regards of like hurting other people. A lot of diamonds in the building. Lots of diamonds in the building. So don't do it in regards like, oh, you're not going to shank somebody or stab them. You guys know what I mean. You're not going to like poison your husband. Nothing like that. Just do what makes you feel good. That's not going to hurt anybody. Okay. And yeah, again, your initials that are going to be important during this timeline is HKFN. You guys might even, in a week, want to come back to this message. Do what makes you feel good. Because this is going to be all over the place. All over the place. This person's name could be H, F, N, or K. First and last initial. You're really going to be in tune with your psychic abilities. This is what you're going to be letting go of. A lot of you guys, this is a side hustle, a business partnership, somebody that you collaborated with. This is somebody you're going to be letting go of. And if you've been thinking about that for 6 months to a year, fuck that transit. Do it your way. Do what makes you feel good. Admit to yourself like, dang, I have been amping up this job and it ain't been doing shit for me. Okay, that 9 to 5 ain't been doing shit for me. Why am I trying to make something shake out of this treacherous, trifling job? I'll wait. I'll wait. I will wait. But yeah, as you guys get closer and into the thick of this, I told you guys. I told you. I didn't want to say elite, but that's the word that I got in the download. People see you as this right now, and they are going to be triggered. And you're like, me? They're like, yeah, pull over. Pull over. I need to talk to you. I need to talk to you. I need to talk to you. You're like, I'm not rich. They're like, no. You're on your comeuppance. I don't know who told you that. Riddle me what? I don't know who told you that. People see it seeping out of you. Your privacy is going to be everything to you right now. Literally everything. They're like, oh, they're privileged. Knock them off their high horse. Sesame Street crack magic. Because things are going to be moving lit for you. Because you are going to be operating slower, more methodically, more strategically, more carefully, more cautiously, and going with the mother effing flow. If it ain't for me, it ain't for me. I'll be just fine. I will be just fine. All right, let's get some love messages for you. Already for singles, I'm getting, you got a lot of people that you friend zoned. Okay, singles, order in the cosmic court. My singles ready to mingle. You guys have a lot of suitors and a lot of admirers like waiting in the back wing that you have friend zoned a time or 5 or once upon a time. They're like, why don't you give me a shot? Because I'm telling you guys, people are going to be feeling bold. Your crushes are going to be like, let me take you to dinner. And be like, what? Let's just be friends. How you're going to be feeling is like you want to be left alone. My singles. You're going to be wanting like fresh meat in the building, and you're going to be meeting the same old people. You're like, I already know you. Okay, your ex number 3, friend zoned person number 4. I don't know why you keep asking me on a date. Just stop. And some of these people are not going to take the rejection well. So just because other people are being bold, bestie, does not mean that you have to be mean. You know, you could say, I appreciate your friendship. You can say it with grace, as everyone else is losing their mind. Okay, you can say it with grace. Everyone else is literally going to be losing their mind. People are going to be feeling really confused on why you're not the one for them. This is like, you're going to feel like the Bachelorette or the Bachelor. You're going to be like, where are the cameras? Am I on a TV show? Am I giving out roses? What is happening? Some of you guys could be like, I'm married and I don't even know where all these people are coming from. You know what I mean? But you guys have a lot of homies in love because they've been going through it. They've been going through a lot of drama, dating. It hasn't been working out for them. So they're like, what about you? What about you? You're like, what about me? What about me? No. Okay? You could have been watching all of their love lives unfold like a hot mess, and you're like, I want no parts of that. So you guys might be a little bit disappointed over the course of the next week with what your options are, because so many people are going to be professing their love, confessing their love. You're going to be like, what? What? These cannot be my options. Okay. Let me see if I get any other messages for the singles. I'm seeing that you guys are going to be really focused on your future, because as you're making your comeuppance, it might be attracting the wrong people right now. It might be because of this transit. It's going to have people coming in hot and maybe not normally how they would come in. And we necessarily don't want relationships coming in, not new ones, during this. Because the likelihood of them lasting is not long. So think about really crazy events that have happened to you in the last 3 to 5 years. And then look up if there was a Mercury retrograde happening during that time. I looked it up the last time I was homeless. Mercury retrograde. I literally looked it up last night. And I was like, oh, I will never forget the day. I will never forget the day. And you're just going to be realizing something about the attention that you are attracting while you are killing it, nailing it. I'm getting the song Do Re Mi. You're just done with the same old. the same old. I think I shared that in the community tab. People that should be more your league are going to be treating you like you're thirsty, like you're an opportunist, like you're an attention seeker. That's really going to rub you the wrong way. Because everyone's going to be in their freaking feels. I can't. Let's just all hide. Let's just all hide. You are going to be exposing certain relationships, singles. You are going to be exposing. If you got a sneaky link, okay, if you got somebody that's been like, I'm not married, and you feel like they're married, there's somebody that you're going to be exposing for a fraud. There's something that like doesn't sit well with you about this person, and you're going to be straight exposing that. Don't let them try to gaslight you and tell you, you're so extreme. No. Okay, those of you guys that are in relationships. Yeah, don't let you guys, people are going to be trying to turn things around on you. This is for everybody. Singles, collective, relationships. People are going to be trying to turn things around on you. Just put them on the pay no mind. Okay, look, fighting. Those of you guys in relationships, get ready. Put your helmet on. Put your helmet on. Because you guys might feel like you got to parent your person. Okay, you guys might be feeling like you're going to have to parent your person. If your person lost a parent that they cared about, or they maybe even had a lot of trauma with, that they haven't gotten over that a lot of this could be resurfacing. Really just try to be there for them if this is not a toxic relationship. But they are going to really be confused and like needing a mother, needing a father. There is going to be things bubbling up for them that they need to handle. And maybe normally you're too busy to deal with that. Maybe you got a lot on your plate, and you're going to slow your roll and take time to address what's bothering them. So that way things might have the opportunity to go a little bit smoother. Okay? She lost her mom. Yeah, somebody here lost their mom because I'm seeing mothering. There is a mother that there's some type of nurturing that somebody didn't get, and you are like, oh my gosh, I cannot be this person's mother. I cannot be mothering them. I cannot be taking after them. But I feel like you're going to do it in just the right way to where you can be there for them. And they really need that. They really need that. They feel really defeated. So be careful, those of you guys that are booed up, be careful giving into criticism from your person. Don't walk on eggshells for them. You can address things head on. You guys have a gifted voice. You are very powerful in your words. You are incredibly powerful. And in this moment, it might be important to not overpower your person, because it might be really apparent to you that they really feel like the weaker link out of the two of you. This might kind of shock you. Or they're going to be more vocal about feeling like the weaker link. Feeling like they're failing you. You picking up what I'm putting down? So I'm getting that everyone is going to be really gentle. You're going to be gentle with the friends that you friend zoned. You're going to be gentle with the crushes. You're going to be gentle with your person. And anyone extreme, I don't think that's going to go very well. Let's see what else we got for you guys. Clowning around. Yeah, anyone extreme, it's going to be clear to you that they're clowning around. And then for those of you that are booed up, clowning around and having fun is going to be really important. Maybe getting your person to try new food, try new experiences is going to like broaden their whatever they have going on. And so it's going to be really important that you guys are getting quality time and affection and communication. And really getting it good in this pre-shadow phase. I mean, really using it to your advantage before it really hits the fan. And the more you're building up that intimacy, the easier it will be to tolerate said person. And if you guys are doing doing that at least twice a week, not my business, but doing it at least twice a week, they recommend in counseling. No, I'm not a therapist, but I did take psychology, timer 5. And it is important, I learned in couples therapy, to have that intimacy at least twice a week, bare minimum, to be able to tolerate your person and then not drive you absolutely crazy. You know what I mean? 3 is a crowd. For those of you in a relationship, and then for those of you that are single, anyone trying to bring in, oh, my brother's got to come with us everywhere, or my nephew's got to come with us everywhere, or my little sister's got to come with us everywhere, you're not having that. Whether you're single or with somebody, you're not having that right now. It is going to be so important that you guys are working on one-on-one time. Because when the shit hits the fan, you guys want to be crystal clear. If you didn't see them that day or you barely talked to them that day, on where you stand with said person. So you're really going to be building up your bond, and strengthening that leading up to April, the first week of April. Oh, thank you, Melanie. I appreciate that a lot. 1 foot in. Oh, bestie. You're going to be seeing where you got 1 foot in. Normally we got 1 foot out. We got bags packed. This is for everybody. Okay, we're back to everybody. You guys are all going to be seeing, where do I feel like I still have a foot in there? And like, it's going to be a good investment. And where do I feel like I just need to do the hokey pokey all the way out the door? So we got 1 foot in. Yeah. Anyone that is partially committed to you, whether it's a relationship, a situationship, an entanglement, a throuple, we're not here to judge. Whatever entanglement this is, you guys are not going to deal with outside romantic activities, cheating. Any inadequacies are going to be addressed. You're not walking on eggshells for nobody. And I really want you to take stock and take notice about everyone around you is going to be losing their mind, because it will happen gradually. And just really look at that, take a little snapshot and say, I'm not going to do that. Let me reel it all the way in. Okay? Because it's going to be nothing but trouble for everybody around you. Like, I'm scared. I'm a little scared. I'm going to be praying a lot. I cannot. I had to pray like so many times just to get this live stream off the freaking ground. Like, it was insane. You guys are really scared about being disappointed because of your own efforts. You're like, if this goes to shit, it's my fault. If this business doesn't work, it's my fault. If this social media doesn't work, it's my fault. One reason I'm going to try to keep you guys in the know with these energy check-ins, especially over the course of this next little bit, is because social media allegedly should be also going through some type of shift. And ain't nobody really knows what that's about to look like. And that's a little scary. It's a little scary. And so what you guys are worried about is being disappointed. You know things are shifting. And you guys could be sensing this way before others. Everyone else is like, la, 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 like moving around. It's doing the same old shit. And you're just like, something's about to shift in a very, 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 very big way. And you are just praying and hoping that you are not going to be disappointed. But what I'm seeing is you guys are just going to keep pushing through breakthroughs. Your future is in the bag. Even if you don't really know what it looks like yet, there's a lot that's yet to be revealed to you. And what I'm seeing is after you take this blindfold off, you're going to realize that your breakthroughs are endless. And your resources are endless and limitless because of how talented you guys are. and because of the way that you guys constantly protect yourself. Your stability and your foundation is going to be built on solid ground. And I feel like even with everything going awry, you're still going to have room to celebrate. You're going to take lemons, and I mean rotten ones, and be able to still celebrate. Because I'm taking this party as a sign because it's so loud and it's like kind of obnoxious. That is how people are going to be feeling about you. They're going to be like, oh my gosh, they're doing too much. They're obnoxious. Ugh. Like everyone's having a bad time. Why are they celebrating? Why are they partying? Like, what's going on? I don't get it. You guys are going to kind of be like that. It's going to kind of be like that. I'm literally listening to a party and then like hammering and construction and like loud music. That people are going to be looking at you like you're obnoxious. Do what makes you feel good. Don't walk on eggshells for anyone. And if something isn't working out, you go to plan something, if the bottom is dropping out, back away from it. Don't amp it up. Don't gas it up. Just say, you know what? It's for another day. It is for another time. And the very serious decision that you have to make, which is a relationship or a job or a business relationship, you're just going to be seeing like, I like this person or I like this job, but it's not going to work future-wise because all of the bigger things that you are investing in, this other thing is going to continuously siphon it. And that is what's like coming to a head right now. Yeah. You guys got people's stomachs in knots. People that you are in relationships with. Even the people that you're on good terms with. Your success is putting their stomach in knots. And you're not wanting to do that, but this is everyone that's watching you. They are stunned that after all that you've been through, you are still happy. You are still fulfilled. You are still lucky. You are still maintaining. It's almost like all you need is a nap some days or a prayer. Or to remember that you got it. Or how you got it. Maybe you guys are really going to be looking through photos when you were really going through hard times. And that's going to help you get it out of the mud. Like, dang, last year I was going through this, that. This is way better. I need to stay optimistic. Maybe some of you guys are going to be thinking about other times you were going through Mercury doo-doo. You're going to be like, you know what? This is way better. This is way better. So it's going to be a lot about gratitude. You're going to be thinking about the time you lost your home, the time you lost your car, the time somebody passed away. And you're going to be so grateful that you were not in that fog or that confusion. And you're going to be like, oh, I can handle this. I can handle this. I'm not going to bend to everyone's will. This is about you right now. This is about you and your happiness and knowing that even if the tower creeps up on you, it's not going to take you out. You're going to face it with confidence because no one pivots like you because of all that you've been through. So it's a big awakening for you guys. And unfortunately, this pops up in every freaking reading. The 5 of Swords. You guys are always dealing with mean girls and mean guys or both. And that's not because you're just nobody. That's not just because you're a loser. I'm not saying you gotta like rub their face in it, but like put your shoulders back. Put your head up. Walk a little bit prouder. And know that you don't have to like kiki and like be all nice all the time. Like you could just walk straight past people. They can ask you, and you could just not respond. Because people are going to be trying to get a reaction out of you. I mean, by any means necessary. So definitely come back next week and rewatch this because you're like, oh my gosh, Tuesday was crazy. Wednesday was crazy. I don't know how I got through Thursday. You're going to get through it because you're going to be in front of it. Oh my gosh, 7 of Wands. You have this cloak of invisibility and you're just going to be moving through everybody with your cloak of invisibility. Like, okay, not going to do that. Nope. Not going to talk to them. Nope. Because somebody would really like to turn your opportunities upside down right about now. You have that many people watching you, especially my light workers. And don't even say it. Little old me, yes, you. You are incredibly powerful. You are going to be continuously pushing through your anxieties this week, your fears, your tears, your doubts. You're going to be seeing the truth of who you are and not giving a you know what. If people think you're privileged, if they're misjudging you, you're not going to care. Not that you really cared to begin with, but because of what you're investing in and because of where you're trying to go, you're like, is that the bottom falling out? People just not investing in me as I'm investing in them? It's going to be like mind games. A lot of mind games, okay? What time is it? Hold on. Okay. Let me get you guys. Didn't realize I'm supposed to be somewhere. And we're about to have a brief interruption. Oh my gosh, you guys. I just don't even have my life together today. So be gentle with yourself. Let me get you guys some advice. Because I need to move my car. What a day. What a day. Don't be waiting on the wrong people. Okay? Don't be pressuring yourself like waiting on, it's that empty box and the peanut in the box. Well, what are we waiting on? Okay, what are we truly waiting on? People that really don't care, people that aren't really paying attention, people that really aren't investing in us. Like, you guys are way better than that. Through all the chaos, you guys have people's stomachs in knots. You're releasing the knots. You're releasing them right now. You nailed it the first time. So we have nurture yourself and gather your strength. This is also going to be a lot about how you guys re-energize yourself and doing what feels good for you. Okay? So I hope that helped you guys. Let me know what's going on. Let me know which charms helped you guys and what this angel number means to you. Thank you guys for all of your donations, all of your super chats. Patreon link is in the description box. And hold on, guys. Give a short interruption. And I look forward to reading your guys' comments. Don't forget to smash the you know what. Hit the bell, duh. And thank you guys for hanging out with me. You guys are the best. I love reading your guys' comments. It's the best part of my job. And I will see you guys later. Toodles.